What's going on, YouTube? This is Berrygordysthelastdragonblu-ray, and I'm doing a special unboxing, of course, of one of my all-time, well, personal all-time favorite movies, Berrygordys The Last Dragon. And yes, as a collector, something that's been on my ultimate personal wish list for many, many years since the Blu-ray format has come out. And I am ecstatic, excited, and willing to show off this cool edition and only edition of Berrygordys The Last Dragon, and it's the 30th edition. As you can see, Sony has listened to the fans and has put out what I think is a wonderful addition to the Blu-ray library. This comes with a slipcover, and the original artwork was commissioned by Gary Pullen, which has done numerous commission artwork for various editions from Arrow to Scream, and I'm sure other companies as well. As you can see here, the slipcover looks pretty badass. So that's the front of it. Here's the spine. Berrygordys The Last Dragon, and this was a TriStar Pictures release. The back. So we get a little. I could tell you the new Blu-ray exclusives, which is Return of the Dragon. It's all new cast and crew interviews. They actually include the trailer this time, which is not in the actual DVD, but a carryover from the DVD, which is also a gem. If you haven't heard it, is commentary by director Michael Schultz. And if anyone's wondering, this is a region-free disc, A, B, and C, so it's able to be played all over the world. Here is the side-by-side comparison, the actual Amaray and the slipcover. The Amaray, which is basically the same thing. Inside, no inside artwork, but cool artwork on the disc, which is always welcome and appreciated. I will show the contents of the Blu-ray menu on this disc. This is the title screen for The Last Dragon. This is, so you have the options to play movie, languages, scene selections, and special features. We got a commentary by director Michael Schultz. The featurette, which I'll give you a little bit of a teaser, which is Return of the Dragon, which is cast and crew interviews and introspective of making the film and its legacy.
I won a New York State kickboxing title, and I was 18. And I heard about this film, The Last Dragon, being cast in the competition scene in the martial arts world. Everybody was talking about it. And all of a sudden, I get a call from my karate instructor at the time, Ron Van Cleef, and he said that he's going to be working on this film and that he has a script and as a choreographer.
And then they called me and they said, okay, we got these 3 Chinese guys. And BG, my father, the chairman, wanted it to be a funky Rick James, James Brown sounding thing with something kind of stupid, you know, anything. Sukiyaki hot sake su. You sake to me, I sake to you. I said, okay. Sukiyaki hot sake su. You sake to me, I sake to you.
Well, that was New York. It was always this cross-cultural thing. We were all taking from each other. I wanted his family to have an Italian restaurant. Everything I do is trying to take any particular stereotype or cliche and turn it on its head.
And I hope you guys enjoyed a little preview of some of the special features within the Blu-ray itself. I was blessed enough to go to one of the 30th anniversary screenings of the film that was held in New York City last November, and I was blessed to meet my childhood idol, which was Ty Mock, and there was actually lots of people that was involved in the film. It was like being a 5-year-old kid again. One of the things that I guess shocked me, but it kind of just reaffirmed my hope for this Blu-ray release was that there were fans from all over, all walks of life, races, gender. It just proved that this wasn't just quote unquote a black film. Many different types of people which you would never even suspect are all fans of this film. And for many various reasons, glad Sony finally saw the potential of putting out this release. And it's ironic because Sony, which was a big pusher for Blu-ray, has kind of in the last few years been dormant as far as their older catalog titles. They've been pretty much licensing them to various other boutiques and companies that print the disc based off their masters. And I was under the assumption or hoping that if Last Dragon was not going to be put out by Sony, at least they would license it out. But it's nice to know Sony's back in that game. And as of the news of this release, they're definitely releasing more of their older titles, which you can look out online. People, it's a time capsule of the 80s, with the puffy hair, the music, the clothing, the era. Looking at New York City from a different view than it is now. But this film has a lot of heart, and it definitely doesn't take itself seriously. So it's the best way I can describe it is a live action cartoon. It definitely captures all the stuff of Bruce Lee and the 70s Hong Kong, chopsocky flicks, black exploitation, the modern damsel in distress, a coming of age, all that into one film. And it definitely has a kick-ass 80s soundtrack. It has a very famous song, even if you have never seen this film, which is The Barge's Rhythm of the Night. I'm sure throughout your time you might have heard it. And Berrygordy definitely has put his imprint on this film, not just in name, but in total production and style. And without him, I don't think The Last Dragon would be the unique film that it is. So once again, this is my Blu-ray unboxing of Berrygordy's The Last Dragon. It is definitely available for purchase on Amazon, Best Buy, and currently at Walmart for a great price of $9.96. So if anyone is willing to try a blind buy, I think for $9.96 it's definitely worth a try. And for those who don't know, obviously when I say Leroy Green 85, aka The Last Dragon, I guess now sort of makes sense, right? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Blu-ray unboxing. Please like, comment, and if you want to subscribe, that would be awesome as well. And see you when I see you. Peace.